last year, I used Red Cloud Contracting to do my kitchen floor and to paint 3 interior walls. So when I thought about redoing the basement, they were the only company that I even thought about contacting. I had an idea of using my grandma's, it's over 100-year-old terracotta tabletop. I had no clue how to include it, but I wanted to include it somehow. So Micah came up with this idea of incorporating it in a little craft area, which is great because I do crafts. Shall we walk? Okay. I want to show you this. This is 100 years old. It was my grandma's tabletop. Again, I had no idea of how to include this in the design. However, look, it's perfectly incorporated in the design. This is quartz, so it does not detract from the focal point of the countertop. Now, I'm thrilled with these cabinets. I love the shaker style. It's clean. It's, the streamlined. And Micah even made me a little door to cover up my electrical outlet. That was so sweet. This is, and it perfectly mimics the wainscoting, the door to cover up the electrical box. I could not be happier. It was his ideas to kind of tie everything together. I knew what I wanted. I wanted an area for crafts. I wanted to include the tabletop and new flooring and lighting, but I didn't have a clue on how to put it together, and Micah put it together. I have 2 dogs, which are like my family, and I was concerned that the crews might, leave construction debris around, but they were so respectful of me and my dogs. They cleaned up every day. They cleaned up inside and outside, so I never had to worry about the dogs being injured. And they made sure that the gates were closed, so that I could just open the door and let the dogs out. That was wonderful. The flooring is the same as in the kitchen. It's pet friendly. It's great. I love it. It's warmer down here than it was before. And the best thing about the lighting is that what used to be kind of a dark, dreary area is now so bright that I actually need a dimmer to dim it a little bit. And one of the things that I had never even thought of, and as we age, we need more light. Micah actually put a light over the stairs so I didn't have to worry about falling down the stairs. So other than that, I am just thrilled with the whole process. It was easy. The workers were great. I could not be happier. Thank you, Red Cloud.
Hey everyone, so I'm here with Jan Gelono in a basement project that we just recently finished for her, and yeah, just having a conversation, and had a question for her. So Jan, what was it about the process of this project that kind of stood out to you the most, or was most important?
The most important thing was just you listening to me. I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but I had no idea how to get there. So when I explained to you what I wanted a craft area. I wanted to include my grandmother's terrazzo tabletop, but I didn't know how to do it. So The fact that you listened to me and came up with ideas was the most important part of the process.
Sure. So there was an aspect of it where you had a dream. It might not have been necessarily clear exactly what that picture would have looked like, but you knew, like you said, you wanted certainly some different lighting.
Yes.
You wanted this craft area. You had this family heirloom with that terrazzo stone, and of course a few other little things.
Right.
And that's, that makes a lot of sense. And that's why, at Red Cloud, we have the 3D process, and that first D is that dream stage. So, you may not necessarily have the full picture and all the little details filled in, but that's why we have the second D, which is the design part, right? Mm-hmm. So, you have this dream, we work through the design, and that craft area, and we kind of came up with some different plans and drawings and things, kind of get an idea of how all this was going to come together. especially where that stone was going to get placed and whatnot. Same thing with the lights, like
Right.
lighting placements.
Right. And over the fireplace.
That's right. That was kind of
Right.
kind of an angled area here, and how we
Right.
were going to incorporate that. So that's really overall that design piece, the design stage for us, taking that dream, starting to realize it on paper, and then of course the delivery part, which is, you know, obviously the fun part for us trades guys. You know, we get to you know, tear things out, put things in, make it look nice, and do all the details. So yeah, no, this was a great fun project, and you know, we appreciate we appreciate the work, appreciate you.
Well, thank you. It was good. Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
Jan.
Bye.